Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Software Testing. My name is still Daniel Knott, and I'm happy that you're here. And for those of you who are following my channel for a longer time now, have maybe seen all my videos around AI. I made a video about will openAI change software testing, the AI tools that you should need to know, and there's another tool that I would like to talk about today in this video, and that's basically Katalon. And what Katalon is doing in terms of AI, ChatGPT, and whatnot in great feature set they are offering at the moment. So it's a hands-on video again. I will show you two really cool AI solutions provided by Katalon today. So without further ado, let's jump right into the demo. So first of all, as you can see, we have the Katalon webpage. And for those of you who do know Katalon, Katalon is a great platform for writing test automation, scripts, test cases, and so forth. And now they have also seamless test automation supercharged by AI. So that's something that I'm going to show you in a second. As I said, you can do everything with Katalon basically, from mobile, API, web to desktop testing. You can do everything inside a team, inside your testing department and whatnot. So it's really great things. You can create really tests in under a couple of seconds or minutes, as it's written now here. And I tried it myself and I can say, yes, that's true. And it offers a plethora of information that side as well. So why Katalon, what the platform has to offer. So it's not only test authoring with Katalon Studio, we will see that in a second. You also have the Katalon Test Ops for test management, the test execution, reporting, and so forth and so forth. Even AI visual testing is on board. You will find more solutions on that side as well. And as always, when I do demos, you will find everything in the video description for you to follow up. So, and today's video, as I mentioned, and as you have seen in previous videos, is all about AI. I love AI in software testing. Don't be afraid of it. AI will not take over our jobs as software testers. And also, that's how Katalon is seeing the things here. So Katalon's view on AI is something that I really can just support. And I'm completely on the same side. And their point of view is that AI will accelerate our testing. Our testing activities. It will help us to do things more faster, more efficient. It will help us as a, let's say, as a hidden champion, so to say, because when we have AI in place, and imagine you're writing a test script or you have something in code and you don't know what this is all about, it can really fast and simple help you. And that's the big benefit I see in AI testing solution, also from Katalon in this case. And I would like to show you in this video today two options of AI integration that Katalon has offered. So the first one is, I'm jumping right over to a blog post by Katalon, and I will make sure to link it as well in the video description. And it's Katalon's new GPT-powered manual test generator that you can use and hook into your JIRA instance. So for example, I will not go through that blog article here. You can follow up on it later on. But without further ado, let's jump right into the Atlassian marketplace, where you can find the Katalon GPT integration. So it's fairly easy to set up. So depending on which solution you have, is it a JIRA cloud-based application or is it your on-premise solution, you can just add the plugin to your environment and you are ready to use. And as I said, without further ado, it's a demo video. Let's jump right into JIRA. So as you can see here, I have a demo JIRA board created on the cloud solution. And I created a small little tiny project called mobile testing. And I created three project or like three user stories or three tickets, so to say. First one is called implement a login. The other one is called implement a registration flow. And the other one is called implement a REST API. So not really special, right? So let's take a look what we have in the first ticket. So it says implement login, and there's not too many things, right? It's no description. Not good, Daniel. You should have written a bit more description, but let's see what Katalon can do for us. So I just added the title of the ticket. It says implement the login. And if you have the Katalon GPT solution in place, this little tiny button appears. And also one thing to mention is the installation stuff I have done before. I don't want to bore you with installation setup stuff, but I can assure you the installation of the Katalon plugin, as well as the stuff that we see in a second in Katalon Studio, is really easy, is straightforward. They have a great documentation. I will also link the documentation to the GPT plugin for JIRA, as well as the thing that I'm showing you in a second with Katalon Studio in the video description. And it's super easy to do. It took me just a few minutes. And let's go back to the tool. So let's imagine I just wrote this little tiny ticket called implement a login. Not so cool. But you as a tester would like to test and would like to generate some test cases. And you have this little button, as I said. And if you click that one, basically, okay, I clicked it before, to be honest, that button appears. And it says Katalon manual tests in beta. Don't leave your test cases empty. Let Katalon fill them with magic. And now let's click the magic. So we're clicking that button. You can also cancel it, and you see it's doing something in the background. It's doing some magic. Now it's doing some AI work. So what Katalon is now doing, it's basically scanning the ticket that I just created, like implement a login feature, and is giving us in a second some test cases. Here are the results. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 test cases created, generated by ChatGPT, because that's what they use underneath, in order to generate the test cases basically. And it says verify successful login with valid credentials, entered valid username, entered valid password, click button, verify that login is successful. Looks okay. It's a happy case. Here's the error case with invalid username when inserting invalid password. The fourth one is verify error message when leaving user field empty. Verify error message when leaving password field empty. So you can see 5 basic test cases that they have just generated. It's a beginning, right? And what you have to keep in mind is, of course, you always have to validate the things that are coming from an AI, and also something that's written down in Katalon documentation, that you have to take it with a grain of salt. It's something that they start to work on, and you have to validate always what comes out of the AI, no matter where it's coming from. Yeah, and then we can click either regenerate. We say, okay, we're not happy with the test case, it doesn't make any sense, or we can say hit save, and we are saving the things to Katalon. So as you can see, your test cases were saved. The platform access your saved test cases by navigating to the Katalon platform section on the right side. Cool, saved, good thing. Now we can execute a test later on once the implementation has been done. And I would say it's a really cool thing, because it's a starting point for you to generate some test ideas, to generate some first steps that you need to do. And I think it's really impressive what we've seen here, is because I just added a simple headline and they use it for creating 5 test cases. Let's take a look at the second ticket. I did some more things, because I'm a good product manager, right? Implement the registration flow. As a user, I want to have a registration page that contains the following: name, surname, and so forth, username, password field, password hint, a complete button to finish the registration. So I did a bit more things, right? Cool. But to be honest, it could be better. But again, let's click the generate the manual test cases. It says this may take a while, so grab a cup of coffee and relax. Yes, it may take a while, but oh look, it's already done. And based on the input and the description that I've done, it has generated again some test cases. How many test cases have been created? And as you can see, it's much more detailed, because I also added some more information here. Yeah, so first of all, it verifies everything is present. Then we verify the successful registration. We verify the error when the fields are not filled. So it's already assuming that we are missing something and that fields are mandatory, something that's really cool. And the fourth one, verify error message when invalid inputs are provided. So there's again 4 test cases have been created. it's a starting point, right, for you to know. And depending on how much information you add into the headline and as well in the description, the more test cases the ChatGPT solution of Katalon will provide for you. So I really like that one. We can say, okay, save the Katalon and we can move on. So as you have seen, this is the ChatGPT solution for test case creation within JIRA. Easy setup, easy ramp up, easy things to do. And if you have a JIRA solution in place and you would like to try out the plugin, it's completely free. You sign up for the trial version on the Katalon website. Make sure to follow up the link below or find out in the blog post of Katalon, and then give it a try. See what user stories you have in place and hit the button and see what Katalon is doing with the input basically. And now, as I mentioned before, I would like to come to the second part of the video, and that is about Katalon Studio and the Studio Assist. And this is really cool, trust me. So I'm jumping over to Katalon Studio. One thing to mention, if you would like to use it, you have to install Katalon Studio 8.67.beta version. Again, link is in the video description below. You can download the Katalon Studio beta version there as well. And then after the installation process and also after the sign-up process, you can find this little tiny button over here. And it's called the ChatGPT or Studio Assist basically. If you click that one, you have to provide your openAI secret key. So you need to have an openAI account, and as well you have the openAI account has to be on the paid version, right? So with a free version, it's not working right now. You have to be on the paid plan on openAI side to use it on the model that you would like to use. So that's simple. That's it. That's all you need to do from a setup point of view. Provide your API key and you're ready to go in, do the following things. So what I did is I added a demo project here, and the demo project says order and check out a single product, right? So that's part of a demo project. And as we can see here, there are some things. So we have custom keywords, we have a wait for element is present, we have a click, but to be honest, I have no idea what this code is doing. I'm new to it. I have no idea. Just kidding, but I'm playing a role here right now. So the cool thing is what you can do right now is, if you don't know what that code is doing, you just simply mark it, do right click, and then go down to Studio Assist, and then you have two options. Generate code, doesn't make sense because there's already code. And then we have another option is explain code. Clicking that one, let's see, now Studio Assist is using AI in order to explain the code to me. How cool is that, right? So now that there is the result. The code performs a series of actions related to login into an application, navigating to a shop page, adding items to a cart, checking out, logging out, and closing the browser. Wow, that's a summary already. And then it adds me exact same step. First, the code logs into the application using a custom keyword. Here, login application with global variable. It waits for an element to be present on the shop page. Yes, correct. And so forth and so forth. Wow, that's really cool. I really like it. I mean, if you have to document your code, that's the way to go, right? Mark it, right click, document the code, explain me what it's doing. Perfect. I like it. That's really impressive and fairly easy to use. So, but now here's the other way around. And I prepared a little tiny thing. I wrote a little comment and I posted over here. And now we do vice versa. I have a comment written here. It says, write a Katalon Studio test case to perform the following steps. Open the browser to the URL, my blog, Adventures in QA, cheesy marketing. Verify the search div exists. Enter mobile testing into the search. Click the search button. Verify that the search result div exists and close the browser. Now let's see, Studio exists, not explain code. Now we do generate code. Now let's see what Katalon Studio is doing for us. And Studio Assist. It's generating and ta-da! We have the code present. Yeah. So we have it over here. We can leave it as a comment as well. And it says, open the browser, verify elements, set text to page adventures in QA, input search, mobile testing, web UI, click, and so forth, button search. We have the diff results page, and we close the browser. That's really cool. I'd say pretty amazing, right? A simple test that has been added, and I'm not sure if this is really executing. I haven't tried it before, so bear with me. We can get rid of this one here, so we save. Why not giving it a try? Let's see what's going to happen. Haven't done it before, so you're right on here. So you can see here it's starting, action delay, so the Chrome is up and running in a second. Where we go? Oh, of course there was an issue, my fault. What is it? Test case custom keyword unable to open browser with URL. Okay, because I think I made a mistake, because I just blindly copied over something into an existing project, something so nobody should do, right? So that's what we have here. That's the original test that I just misused in order to show you how to generate the code for you. But that's really cool. It's working. So no matter what you add here, it will do things for you. Yeah. So, and these are the two options that I would like to show you today. And maybe we can also go to another one. We have here, we have another test case, another script. We can do it multiple times. Going to Studio Assist, explain code. I'm too lazy to read the code over here, the Java code. So let's just use Studio Assist. I really like that one. To code performs a series of actions related to logging into an application. Okay, open a shop page, applying a coupon and adding items to a cart, checking out, logging out, and closing the browser. It's really cool. It's really impressive to see, and vice versa. Let's see what's going to happen if we generate that code again. So let's do the opposite thing. Yeah. Now it's generating from the comments the code, and yeah, we have something in place. I mean, it looks different, of course, right? Because this is something that the human has written. But if we compare it with the what is it? Wait for element present, find object page shop, element shop page. Okay, 10. Okay, this. Oh, I mean, of course, this is generated, right? I mean, this is something that might not be correct because you have written it in, or it was written in a comment in a different way. And that was also in the example that I showed you before. I was just like writing, okay, search on my blog, that there is a search, and that is part of a diff, but I haven't checked it really before if this is the case. But what the really cool thing about the code generation here, it gives you a skeleton again of the things that you can do with the AI integration. And I think the more precise you are in your comments, for example, in the description here, the better the results, of course, are with the outcome. But to be honest, this is really impressive, right? Just by adding some comments, you will get some code, even explained here what is going to happen. But again, also, it's on the Katalon website and in the documentation. You have to take it with a grain of salt. Always verify the things coming out of an AI, right? We are in a really early phase of AI technology coming into tools, into providers, and you have always to verify. You have to use your brain to verify things if it's really correct and things that have been showed there. But the really cool thing is what Katalon really achieved here is the easiness and the simpleness in order to have something, some powerful tool at your right click on your mouse or at the fingertips to assist your testing activities is great. I mean, imagine giving this functionality to a junior test engineer, and he or she is really new to automation or is really new into test case creation, and with just a single clicks, this person can generate some skeleton code and can learn from that, and also talk to more senior people if this is helpful and right, and to learn from it. And I'm really looking forward to all the AI tech coming around, and I'm really looking forward also to Katalon's next steps into the AI world. I'm really looking forward to it, and a big shout out to Katalon, what they have achieved so far. It's really impressive. As I mentioned before, take a look at the video description because I think there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Try it out yourself. Leave a comment. What do you think about Katalon GPT integration of JIRA? And what do you think about the Katalon Studio Assist functionality that I've just shown you? As always, leave a thumbs up, leave a subscription in case you would like to support me, and have a great day, a great start, a great evening, a great night, whenever you're looking. See you soon in my next video. Bye.